I think so. Started to revise on how to calculate marker weights and everything. Anyone, can you write aluminum oxalate formula? Aluminum oxalate. Can you try? Aluminum oxalate. Aluminum oxalate formula. Aluminum oxalate formula. Done? Very good. Till yeah, correct. Some people they yes, they're doing correct mostly. Aluminum oxalate. Fine, correct, correct. Yes, good, very good. So aluminum 3 plus oxalate C2O4 2 minus. You make and apply, you will get Al2C2O4 thrice. Correct, everything is correct. Nothing is wrong. Okay. Can you try boron nitride? Yes, yes, correct. I'm able to see your paper. Correct. I got that paper image also. Very good. Correct. Boron nitride. Boron nitride. Anyone can you try? Boron nitride. Boron nitride. Anyone? Try. If that is wrong, nothing is a problem. I will discuss this. Yes, yes, very good. Correct. Correct, correct. Right. Most of the people you are giving very good, correct answers. Good. You understood my class then. Boron is third group element 3. This is N 3 minus. So both will be cancelled. We'll get boron Bn. Boron nitride. Okay. We have all these compounds in future are going to be studied. That's why I'm using same those compounds. This is like graphite structure Bn, also graphite as it is like. So they have some characters more important for JE advanced. Very good, very good, correct. So we can start our class. Still they are joining some people. Okay. Or we can start according to NCERT, which is they given small things. But already we know how to calculate molecular weights, atomic weights, but still formality. We can't say sir not discuss NCERT, which is they given page number something X and Y. Because after 2 years you won't remember anything these things, which is we done towards our target, that much only can remember. Don't be like specific thing, but mostly I hope I will justify for you 100%, but already I done that is for my previous students. So just keep faith on us. We can do well compared to any other that is. Don't worry that one. Just follow what I'm saying. That's enough. You don't worry that one. So your result is my responsibility, especially chemistry only. Okay. Just follow what I'm teaching, I'm telling. Do that work with heartfully, with faith. Leave that result. Will make, if you're out of 25 questions, if you're going to be teach, you will get 23 plus correct. That is my responsibility. You don't worry that one. Just follow my words. That's one. 23 plus will get correct. Maybe if you work a little bit more, you can get 25 also. That depends upon your how you are working about that one. But one thing sure, in question paper, every question you know that one. That's my responsibility. But if you are doing silly mistake, that's not in my hand. Okay, I will make you that one every concept very clear. Fine, we can proceed next. Today we are going to discuss atomic masses. I will use siding wise everything and try to note down definitions. If possible, I am writing that is too much time waste. I will dictate definition, then be alert and note it down. That is okay. First, atom and related weight. Right. Okay. First siding, atom and related weight. Weight calculations. This is the main siding. Under that, we are going to discuss one by one. Okay. Right. Actually, according to Dalton's atomic theory, an atom is the smallest unit of which matter. Smallest unit of which matter is composed. So actually, matter contain so many atoms. You know that one compound. In that case, what is the smallest part is atom. Okay. So according to him, atom we can't break or indivisible. From that, we are going to be calculate all chemical reactions combined in the form of atoms only. Clear? So we are going to be calculate atomic masses of each component. See first. In this case, actually according to Dalton's theory, we can't break atoms into again subparticles. Anyway, it has some drawback. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, but in chemical combination, that is correct only. Now, atomic mass. Atomic mass or atomic weight. What is the atomic mass and atomic weight? That's we are going. Atomic mass or atomic, both are same. Okay. This is which is we are calculating all atomic masses are relative atomic masses. Okay. Relative atomic mass. We have to compare with someone standard value. Then with respect to that, which is we are going to calculate, those we call relative atomic masses. For example, you can say which we are getting JEE result also relative result, that is. So someone topper going to be get 100 percentile, then compared to with him remaining percentiles we are going to be calculate. Relative character. Even in our daily life also we can observe that one. For example, A and B, two students is there. Someone they are saying A student is very good. See, look that student how he is studying, like that. We are comparing as a teacher. You observe that on so many classes. See, he is very good. He is studying. Why you are not studying like that? Maybe our parents also discussing same thing. That is, see some that student he is studying very good. He is doing his work, but you are playing always mobile games, looking like that. So all these are relative character. There's no fixed one anything. Okay, even in our daily life also. If you feel your own thing, you will get more happiness. But whenever you are comparing with someone, then you have to lose your happiness. All these are relative character. Same way, we are going to calculate atomic masses with respect to some standard one. Those we call relative atomic masses. Okay. We have some old scales and new scale is there, which we are going to discuss only three scales with respect to hydrogen, with respect to oxygen, with respect to carbon. We have three scales, relative scales. Okay. And hydrogen, oxygen is the older scales. This old scale. These are. And new scale is according to IUPAC. This is the new. According to IUPAC, new scale. This is. So we are going to discuss these three scales. Okay. After that, we can proceed further one. Clear? Atomic mass or atomic weight. All these are relative calculations. Keep in mind that one. If you note it down whenever the sentence you understood, just note down your own sentence. Because single atom weight we can't calculate, that's why we are going to be use relative atomic masses. So we are going to be calculate relative atomic masses. Okay, right. On relative scale, atomic weight were defined as, on relative scale, atomic weight were defined as, right, atomic weight equal to, atomic weight or atomic mass both are same, okay? Atomic weight equal to, right, I am dictating, note down that point. Weight of an atom of any element, weight of an atom, an atom of any element, any element by standard weight. Standard weight, clear? So this is the basic formula, atomic weight relative character we are going to be, which is standard element here. So in this case, standard case, I am going to take three elements, already given three: hydrogen, oxygen, carbon. This three is the standard case I am going to be take, clear? First they are assuming hydrogen is the standard case. According to hydrogen we are discussing, then followed by oxygen, followed by carbon, clear? Next one, some older scales of atomic weight, we can write next heading, some older scales of atomic weight. Scales of atomic weight. Try to note down a little bit fast, okay? You can close all these things, not there now in the syllabus, but we are discussing everything properly. What is the atomic weight? How to calculate? The weight of an atom of any element by standard weight. First one I am taking hydrogen scale, okay? First one, hydrogen scale. So our reference is, what is that? Now this indicate hydrogen is our reference with respect to hydrogen. Right. Formula you can write directly. Definition doesn't matter. No need. Just write these are. Right. Atomic weight of an element equal to, atomic weight of an element. Assume A element equal to weight of one atom of the element. Same. Right. Above and as it is. Weight of one atom of an element by weight of one hydrogen atom, weight of one hydrogen atom. This is with respect to hydrogen scale, clear? Okay. Twice, if no, let me know that one. Now audible? Please say yes or no through chat. Okay, thank you. If you're facing any problem, please let me know that one. Huh? Thank you. I try to concentrate all these things slowly. We are going one by one step. We can get very easily all these things. Fine. So now we can see atomic weight with respect to hydrogen scale. We can apply answers which we are learning. Atomic mass will get same thing. Nothing is going to be wrong here. You will get everything is same answers, but these are formalities. Clear? Now we can see atomic weight of an element A equal to weight of one atom of an element by weight of one hydrogen atom. Now we can apply. Now my question is, calculate the helium atomic mass. Helium atomic mass. Helium. I think so. Helium atomic weight, you know that one? Helium weight of one atom of the element. How much? That is 4. What is the hydrogen atom weight? 1. How much you will get? 4 only. Okay. This is a standard scale they are taking. Next, carbon weight, how much we'll get? Same, 12 by weight of an atom of carbon is 12 by 1. We'll get 12 only. Nothing is wrong, just these are formality scales. We are discussing just formality. Okay? But the scale is not that much good because this is very lighter element. Okay, lightest element, and which is we are measuring weights may not be get accurately. That's why they are not following the scale. Then they introduce another scale, that is oxygen scale, second one. The previous one, hydrogen scale 1. Says okay, now second scale I am taking oxygen scale with respect to oxygen. These are scale, okay, like temperature scale. You know that one, temperature we have Celsius, Kelvin, all these things. Like some scientists, they proposed scale. Okay, we are measuring with respect to that oxygen scale. This is oxygen. Why they are choosing oxygen? After that, this is more reactive. I can find out most of the compounds of oxygen, like H2O, CaCO3. Wherever you go, oxygen is there. Okay, like this, most of the case oxygen is there. With respect to oxygen, I can calculate remaining atoms weight also. With respect to oxygen, we can calculate remaining weight. These are relative things. You should not get any weight units here. Keep in mind that is. Ratios we are calculating now. Suppose whatever gram that is going to be cancelled. So you won't get any units here. Keep in mind. Just number. Keep number only. We'll get later weight in grams. In grams, whatever you are going to be expressed. Clear? Now this is no units. Carbon scale is updated one. I'm discussing starting onwards. We'll get carbon scale also. Please wait. All these are not okay. Carbon scale. First they didn't use carbon scale. Clear? First they use hydrogen scale, followed by oxygen scale, then followed by carbon scale. Clear? With respect to hydrogen, they calculate these all weights. If you see so many elements, they have some points. Suppose sodium, they have 23.08 like that. We are using like 23. Okay, but something values 22.9 they have with respect to some scales. So different values. But I'm using simple case how they are using scales, how they use that one. Next, oxygen scale, right? Right, atomic weight of an element equal to atomic weight of an element equal to weight of one atom of the element, weight of one atom of the element, right here. Weight, same definitions we are giving. Weight of one atom of the element, one atom of the element by 1/16th part by weight of an atom of, right, part by weight of an atom of O16 isotope. Weight of one atom of the element by 1/16th part by weight of an atom of O16 isotope. Any idea about isotope? Same atomic number, different mass numbers. Same atomic number. This is the representation of, which is down I am writing, those are atomic number. Upper one is atomic mass. Same isotope, same atomic number, different mass numbers. We call isotopes. Hydrogen atomic number is fixed, but which is we are going to write different mass numbers. Clear? Correct. All these are correct. Okay, good. Now we can see isotopes. You got many. Now we can solve with respect to same formula. I'm going to write atomic weight of element equal to what we'll get, sir. Finally, weight of one atom of the element by weight of one atom of the element by weight of one atom of oxygen 16 isotope into 16. So 1 by 16 means that will come up. Now we can calculate, for example, nitrogen atom. Nitrogen atom we are giving. Weight of nitrogen atom how much? 14 by. What is the one atom of oxygen isotope weight? 16 only into 16. So 16 will get cancelled. This is 14. You may can apply any element here. For example, calcium. Same. 40 by 16 into 16 will get 40. This is oxygen scale with respect to oxygen. These two are old scales. These two are old scales. By any scale you are calculating, will get approximately same answer, but I am taking for understanding purpose exact value contain elements. Exact value. In this scale only we are getting nearby all whole numbers, but hydrogen scale you didn't get nearby whole numbers. You will get, for example, sodium 22.8, 22.9 like that. In this process we can get 23 like that exactly. Here calcium 40 I got. Maybe in hydrogen process I will get 39 point something or 40 point something. I won't get whole numbers. Okay, that's why those scales are avoided. Now we are getting one by one new scales which is can give accurate values and perfectly. Those things we are thinking. Now last one, IUPAC scale, new one, which is IUPAC scale. This is with respect to, and that's why I'm telling that one. Okay, oxygen have different isotopes even still more. Oxygen have O16. I will give that one. Why oxygen scale is denied? Very good question. Wherever we are going, upgrade means something they have defect. That's where we are going. So we can ask that is why that is. Oxygen have O16, O17, even O18 like these isotopes. These also we are not able to neglect this one. These values, something they are contributing when they are reacting with compounds, this percentage also is there, so I am not able to use this value only 60 in every case. Okay, even which you are calculating with respect to oxygen also, I am not getting accurately integer values. Sometimes we are getting different values, more little bit percentage of error is little bit more, but compared to hydrogen somewhat better, but compared to carbon still not good. That is the reason they upgrade one more, that is IUPAC scale. This is the third one. You can write IUPAC scale. And this is final one. We are following. This is okay. Latest one you can assume. The latest means don't assume 2000. This is even that is after long time ago only, maybe 50, 60 years back only. This is also. Same. According to this, atomic weight of an element equal to. I'm giving direct definition. Okay. Right. Atomic weight of an element equal to right of an element equal to weight of one atom of an element common, that is every scale we are writing this point is common. Weight of, you can write already noted down two scales. One atom of an element by 1 by 12th. Previously oxygen, now carbon. 1 by 12th part. Or if you know, you can write directly, no issue, sir. By weight of an atom of C12 isotope. Instead of oxygen, I am taking here carbon. That's the only difference. So atomic weight of an element equal to, what you can write, sir, here. Wait again, this 12 will go up. Write that formula also. Weight of one atom of an element, right? Weight of one atom of an element by right, weight of one atom of suitable isotope, weight of one atom of a C12 isotope into 12. Clear? You noted down? This is the thing, sir. Now if I need, sir, here, anyway, 12 going to be cancelled again, we are going to substitute. No, other isotopes of carbon is less abundance, that is 98 point something, 98, more than 98% is C12 isotope only present, most of the cases. Even you have C13, C14, okay, but those abundance is less. We have to take most of the compounds which is the they contain element. That is we have to take general case. If you are doing generalization means that should be abundant, na every case that should be available. Otherwise you can't say general case. Those are rare cases then. No, actually I am taking easiest values here. Don't think that every case will get easy values. We are getting some errors. Percentage of error is different. Clear? That's why all the scales you won't get exact values. Carbon scale we are getting mostly accurate value. We are following now everyone one scale. So what is the problem? Suppose you are not following carbon scale, then you can follow only oxygen scale. A reason if you done in India some research, you find new concept, new compounds or something, you done according to one scale, but other country they are looking different scale. Okay, then they won't match values. World wise chemistry or any science going to be one word. If you are studying here chemistry something, maybe you are going in future abroad to do something research, then again that chemistry should not be different now from here. Then you can start again one 11th standard again that place we can't. So you have to study chemistry overall worldwide one thing. Then IUPAC suggested C12 is the perfect one. You can follow this is because they have some advantage. That is the reason. Okay. Everything to find out atomic masses only. Why these scales we are using relative scales, relative scales. We have to take one person is reference. With respect to that, we are going to be calculate everything. In that reference process, first they choose hydrogen, but that is not given accurate values every time. Then oxygen they choose in, that is also not giving somewhat good. Still they are looking new one. And we are trying every time to get better. That's the reason. Starting we have some basic mobile. Now something after little bit smartphone. Now still good smartphone. We can find out within 1 year how many smartphones they are coming by upgrading their different things. Then why you can't stop starting only? Okay, that's why always going to be upgrade. We can get something better. We are trying every time. You may can change new scale also you can find in future by doing research. Doesn't matter. Now we can proceed next step. What that one, sir? Now we need to calculate. Now you can take nitrogen atomic weight in carbon scale. I think so. Here you find just substitute values will get direct answer. Nitrogen atomic weight. Weight of nitrogen, atomic weight of nitrogen is 14 into 12 by 12. 12 will be cancelled, 14 will get. These are already that's why simply I'm going okay these things. Now onwards little bit we can start, which is NCERT book given exactly onwards. Atomic mass unit or AMU. Or you can solve any element here. I given 3 scales, same pattern, 2 scales is the same pattern. One is also different, but that is easy. Atomic mass unit, next heading. Atomic mass unit. AMU. Or maybe they will give U also. Both are same set symbols. Atomic mass unit or AMU. Array, someone they told you are lagging something. Huh? What is the lagging means? I didn't get point. Anyway, yes, unit of atomic weight. I'm measuring this is in terms of AMU. Clear? Atomic mass unit. Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Hello? Okay, fine. Array, when we are taking online classes, a little bit disturbance will be there like this. That's we need to accept. But you can ask if you are not getting. Again, we discuss. No issue that is. Now, atomic mass unit, AMU. Clear? We know that one basically nitrogen weight previously I given 14. Okay, you learn that is 14 grams generally. But 14 grams means that is visible region generally. Is it correct or not? 14 grams is visible region. 1 gram also visible region. 2 grams visible region. Clear? Okay. So those are visible, but still we are not able to see atoms. Is it clear? We can see that is one nitrogen atom weight how much exactly. One carbon atom weight how much? One oxygen atom weight how much? We need to find out. But we are giving grams means what is that meaning? How many atoms weight? One thing is very clear. 14 grams is the not weight of one nitrogen atom. Is it correct? If really 14 grams is the weight of nitrogen atom means we can see that atom. Yes or no? That is visible region. But we are not able to see means that is not the equal to of one nitrogen atom weight. That basic idea you have to find out. Oxygen weight 16 grams. We are studying that is table. So 16 grams means visible region. We can find out that is visible. But still we are not able to see means so 16 grams is the not one oxygen atom weight. Something extra atoms is there. So many atoms weight is 16 grams. Then only you can find out na one atom weight we can find out. So now our question is we can find if suppose we are solving one atom weight how much? I need to calculate one atom weight, one hydrogen atom weight, one oxygen, one sulfur, one calcium like that. Okay, we can see here. If you want, you can note down one line definition. Okay, the standard weight which is 1/12th part by weight of 1/12th part by weight of one atom of 1/12th part by weight of one atom of C12 isotope. C12 isotope is known as atomic mass. Is known as atomic mass unit. Clear? So can you read definition? Once or twice you can read. What is the meaning of AMU finally? This is simply known as AMU. Okay, this is simply known as AMU. This is simply known as AMU. Okay. What's the definition, sir? Again, can you see one more time? I'm giving a little bit. Okay. If possible, that AMU value how we are getting, you can see here. This experimentally proved first thing by using mass spectrometry. Mass spectrometry is the instrument name. By using that instrument name, they are calculating one carbon atom weight. Okay, one carbon atom weight. Or Avogadro number also they are calculating. So we are using one more term, Avogadro number. This experimentally proved that one. So I'm giving AMU definition here. You can see 6.023 into 10 power 23 atoms present, atoms of carbon, okay, atoms of carbon present in 12 grams of carbon. What is the carbon weight? 12 grams. This 12 grams weight is not one carbon atom weight. This how many atoms weight? 6.023 into 10 power 20 atoms of carbon weight. Okay, this is found by experimentally mass spectrometry, spectrometer or spectrometry, mass. Okay, and if you want, we can record by asking for which is that person, but we can record, no issue. That is, I hope. Next time who are conducting that person is there now, you can ask him. You can record if you need, doesn't matter. But one more time you can ask officially. Huh? This is the this many atoms of carbon weight equal to 12 grams. Got it? Now our question is one carbon atom weight how much? Okay, you may can say this is multiplication, sir. This many atoms of carbon weight equal to 12 grams. One atom of carbon atom weight equal to how much? All these are, I told you very clearly, vegetable calculations. This is 1 dozen equal to 12 rupees, then 1 whatever that is, one part equal to 1 item weight equal to how much, 1 item value equal to how much, like this. All these are vegetable calculations. This many atoms weight equal to 12 grams, then one atom equal to how much? Then x equal to, just crisscross, sir. X you can bring here and you can take here. 12 into 1 atom of carbon, 1 atom of C by 6.023 into 10 power 23 into atoms of C. So it will be cancelled by doing this one. I think so. This is grams, 12 grams. Clear? How much will get here? Approximately 1.66. Calculate this is. How much will get? Wait, I will give. Calculate this value. Ultimately, how much we are getting? Keep in mind, this is the value. I think so you can calculate. Can I go next slide if possible? Understood this one? What is the value final I'm getting here? One carbon atom weight, this is one carbon atom weight, this much. Clear? Next step I'm going. So x equal to how much we are getting? One carbon atom weight, 12 by 6.023 into 10 power 23. Is it correct? But our AMU definition, can you find? This is one carbon atom weight. Please note down, this is one carbon atom weight, sir. This is one carbon atom weight. This is one carbon atom weight. What is our AMU definition? 1 by 12th of one carbon atom weight. So 1 AMU. I'm getting AMU equal to, so 12 by 6.023. According to definition, try to apply our definition. Don't by head anything, sir. So you can't remember long time. 1 by 12th of one atom. This is the one atom of carbon weight. 1 by 12th means 12 we cancel. We'll get finally here 1.66 into 10 power minus 24. You can calculate 1 by 6.023 and 10 power 23. 23 if you are going up means minus 23, and 1 by 6 will get 0.16. So 1 AMU equal to, what you can write, sir, finally? 1.66 into 10 power minus 24 grams. This is the 1 AMU value. Please note down, this is. Now we can see. So weight of one atom. This is the we are getting value. Now I am giving weight of atoms. I need to calculate weight of atoms. Some people are asking how you got 1.66. You are mathematics students, sir. Try to apply. Hmm? 1 by this is 1 by 6.023. How much will you get? This is approximately 0.166. This is the value. This is 10 power 23 means you can take up, that will become minus 23. And then you can remove 1 point. It is still not getting. Okay, fine. 0.166 into 10 power minus 23 will get by dividing 1 by Avogadro number. Then if you remove at least 1 point, I will get 1.66 into 10 power minus 24. This is the answer. So now coming to the point, we are calculating one atom of an element, weight of one atom of an element, how to calculate, right? Next, weight of one atom of the element equal to weight of one atom of the element equal to weight of one atom of the element equal to, write that statement, weight of one atom of the element equal to atomic mass of the element, which is we are getting relative atomic mass. This is okay. All these are we are calculating relative atomic masses. Already we calculated, that is atomic mass by using C12 isotope. 1 by 12th of that one. Last scale IUPAC scale. That is we call relative atomic mass. If you want, you can note down in bracket relative atomic mass. Those are. So relative atomic mass into AMU. Okay. This is the formula finally we have to use. For example, okay, I'm giving element atomic weight of element. Okay. My question is, all these are one atom. Keep in mind, one atom weight. Right in this bracket here, one atom is weight of one atom. Very clearly I mentioned. This is also one atom weight. Hydrogen, one atom weight. You know that one, 1.008. You can add either AMU or U. Both are same. I think so already you know that one. Already given AMU or U. Both you can represent. Both are correct. I can write AMU. Okay. What's the one oxygen atom weight? 16. You can mention here AMU. One nitrogen atom weight, 14 AMU. But still I can give simplest thing, that is after this. Okay, still simplest thing I will give, that is. You don't worry. Sodium 23 AMU. Clear? So here what is the meaning of AMU means? One AMU equal to how much can write, sir? AMU place, in place of AMU equal to, what's the value given previous? 1.6 into 10, 66 into 10 power minus 24 grams. So you can use this one. Now you can see here, hydrogen weight how much, sir? This is 1.008 into 1.66 AMU value into 10 power minus 24 grams. This is the meaning of one hydrogen atom weight. What about here oxygen? 16 into what is the AMU value? Again 1.66 into 10 power minus 24. I try to remember this value, even you know how to derive, very good, but little bit for fast purpose, try to remember. 1.1 sorry, this 14 14 into 1.66 into 10 power minus 24 grams. What about last one? 23 into 1.66 into 10 power minus 24. But in examination, after multiplication value they will give. In examination, after multiplication, 16 into 1.66 value how much? So like that they will ask questions. 14 into 1.66, you have to multiply, then give final value. That is the correct answers. Don't stop up to this. In examination, you have to multiply up to end. Sir, there is no 1.66 in multiplication, which is the given examination. That's up to you. We have to solve up to end. Clear? So, which is the atom weight we are getting? That's anyway very, very less. You can see here 10 power minus 24 is the value. Is it clear? Now can I ask one question? Array 6.022 or 6.023 doesn't matter because 10 power 23 is there. What is the matter? If you have 10 crores rupees, you can't pay 1 paisa. You can or not, like that. Doesn't matter. That is clear. Don't worry. Some people they're asking, sir, 6.022 or 6.023, which is correct. Doesn't matter. Which is you can remember. You can remember. That not going to be any effect. Okay. Clear. Nothing is going to be wrong. You are correct. 6.022 also correct. Nothing is wrong. Clear. Now can you solve one question? I need after multiplication also. I'm very clear. Okay. Right. Calculate the absolute or actual mass of. Calculate the absolute or actual mass of chlorine atom. Cl. Chlorine atom. Chlorine atom. Calculate the absolute or actual mass of chlorine atom. So which is they given absolute or same, which is into AMU only, that nothing, right? I can solve that question. Chlorine atom I am asking, take chlorine 35.5, doesn't matter, 35.5 you can take, then give answer. It's absolute or actual mass of an atom of an element. These are terminology only, okay? Terminology, but how to solve, you know that one. So atomic weight into AMU, sir. This is only already given into AMU. This is the only formula which is we discussed till now. So what's your answer according to anyone you done? Can I see? Is 50 at 10 power, fine, 58.93 you are getting means fine. That's value got means correct. The powers anyway you can do that is. What is that one, sir? 35.5 into AMU, 1.66 into 10 power 20 minus 24. This is in grams. So how much you will get here? 58.93 into 10 power minus 24 grams. This is the absolute mass of chlorine atom. One chlorine atom absolute mass, how much? This is the value. I hope you understood this one. We're expecting. Okay. But one thing you observed that one, by solving this question, even by looking here, 35.5 or 58.93. Why we are getting these points again? So which is we calculate all these things weights is not exactly values. We have to take average masses of isotopes also we need to consider. Average masses of isotopes. Okay. That's we are going to do next year. Next year in this situation. Yes, correct. The people are doing good. Most of the people correct answers. Try to participate who are not giving answers also. Okay. Don't be sit simply. Try at least your answer is correct or wrong, doesn't matter. I think so you are not going to be doing any mistakes here. Okay, very soon I'm going to be ask your notes you have to send through WhatsApp. Very soon. I'm going to be ask you very soon. Keep in mind that is okay. I will give my WhatsApp number. So I'm going to be asked you very soon. Even here I will make them those people unmute. Then you have to send those people. Clear? Fine. So based on all these values, we are getting some fractions like some values. For example, chlorine we got here 35.5. Why we are getting 35.5? Like that. Sodium we are getting 23.8 something. Due to So this indicator is something which is some other factor also involved here, which we are calculating. Those we called average atomic mass. You can write next heading, sir. And this is already previous NEET as well as JEE question, which we are going to discuss based on this. Fractional or average atomic mass, next heading, right? Fractional or average atomic mass. Average atomic mass. Give star mark, important this concept. Easy, everything you are going to discuss very easy manner, you don't worry, okay? Now I am giving average atomic mass formula. Later we will discuss definition. After solving one problem, we will discuss definition, okay? So if possible, you can write your own way. Otherwise, I will dictate definition also, no issue. So these all numbers which is we calculate, not sometimes not nearly whole numbers. Why these are not whole numbers? That is explained by average atomic mass concept. Means average atomic mass. I am writing, sir, M average atomic mass of, you can write atomic mass average equal to, otherwise you can write average at isotopic mass. Write that sentence, average isotopic mass. Write that word, average isotopic mass. You can write or average isotopic mass equal to, right, m1 into A plus m2 into B and so on. That depends upon number of isotopes by A plus B plus and so on. Okay, I can write here m1 and m2 is the isotopic masses, mass of isotopes. You can write mass of isotopes. M1 M2 are the mass of isotopes. Clear? Okay, fine. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Audible, everyone? Okay, fine. Let me know when you are not getting. No problem. Ultimately, you have to understand our class intensity is something you have to learn together. That's the only our intensity. Don't take anything personally. Try to learn everything by using. You can do whatever we need requirement. See now here. What is M1, M2 is the mass of isotopes, and A1, A2 or AB, sorry, A and B are given here. A comma B are the ratio of isotopes, a ratio or fractions of isotopes, right? A ratio of isotopes, a ratio of isotopes. Sometimes I'm giving same one more formula here, we can get M1 into percentage of A, you will get, sir, here M1 into percentage of A, okay, plus M2 into percentage of B you will get by 100, because total percentage should be 100. If they are giving percentage, you can use this directly by 100. If they are giving some ratios, means we can use like this. Both are same, nothing is going to be wrong. That depends upon question. We can solve both models right now. Both models we are going to do now. I hope you noted down formula. M1 into A plus M2 into B by A plus B. Same here, M1 into percentage of A plus M2 into percentage of B by 100 if they are given fractions, percentage. Clear? A and B is the fractions. How much? That word also will discuss very clearly. We'll discuss. You don't worry. Nothing here. We can see one problem. You can see, then you can find out all doubts going to be clarified. All doubts. We can note down one problem. Right. Ordinary chlorine is a mixture of, question, right? Ordinary chlorine is a mixture of two isotopes. Cl35 is the one isotope. Two isotopes Cl35 and Cl37. Two isotopes they're existing. Clear? And Cl35 present in the nature 75%. And Cl37 present in the nature 25%. Ordinary chlorine is a mixture of two isotopes Cl35 and Cl37, and their relative abundance is 75% and 25% respectively. How much they are abundant in the nature? 75 and 25. Clear? Calculate the atomic weight of ordinary chlorine. Calculate the atomic weight of ordinary chlorine, or calculate average atomic mass of chlorine. Calculate average atomic mass of chlorine, which is I given here. Now you can see entire solution. You can find out. If some people understood, you can try. These are the A and B, sir. Percentage which they given. These are A and B. Okay. Now I am discussing hint, which is 75 and 25 is the A and B. Anyone you can take, doesn't matter which is A, which is B. That's up to you. And corresponding M1, M2 these are. Now try to solve. We can solve this question. M average of chlorine equal to. Can you try? Yeah, very good. Some people already solved. Very good, very good. M average 35 into what is this percentage abundance here? 75. Correct. Plus what is the chlorine? 37. Now what is its percentage abundance? 25. By total how much, sir? 100. So by solving this, how much you are getting, you people? You can see your answer. Some students already they given 35.5. They are giving sir answers. So is it correct or not? You can say 35.5. So check it. Is it correct or not? You can say. You can calculate because in front of you everything. Understood? How to calculate average atomic mass? Good, good. You can calculate. You got concept, I hope. So just a substitution only, nothing here. Just substitution in that formula, you will get answers. So I'm giving one question. You can try for next class that answer. Okay. Try to note down that question. Be starting onwards. Now stop solving problem. After you can solve by setting your own, you can do that question. Just note down question. One more question. This is for homework for tomorrow. Okay. Try this question. Carbon occurs in nature. Carbon occurs in nature as a mixture of carbon 12 and carbon 13. Carbon 12 and carbon 13. Carbon 12 and carbon 13. Clear? Right. The average atomic mass of carbon is 12.011. What is the percentage abundance of C12, carbon 12? What's the percentage abundance of C12? So I didn't give an here A and B values. You need to find out A and B values. That's only answer. Okay. What is the percentage abundance of C12 isotope in nature? That's the question. Clear? Try to revise your class. If possible, you can come next class before 5 to 10 minutes. You can log in. You can discuss our doubts. Okay. Up to you. And I will give my number. Maybe you can get from host also. Otherwise, you can try to note down this number. 9491207523. This is my number. So you can try to send doubts. Maybe I can respond, may not be. Okay, don't feel bad. Sir, not respond, that is. Okay. So fine, I will try to respond my best. That's only. But don't think everyone, sir, not respond me, sir, respond you. Don't take personally based on my time availability. Clear? At least I will help you one day or not second day, at least. Huh? This is my WhatsApp number. Fine. So we can stop our class. Yeah, some people they got answers also very good. Yeah, good, good. The question is very simple. Carbon occurring in nature C12, C13 and average atomic mass is C12, 12.011. Calculate the C12 abundance. That's simple. C12, how much percentage present? So in the given A and B values, you need to calculate. I hope some students are asking A and what is the A and B. I hope you got very clear. Now you can take break. Huh? Fine. You can take break. If anyone need anything doubt, you can stay. The remaining people you can take break. Which is which one you need slide? Yes, your answers is correct. Right, 12.011 I given, not 13. Okay, carbon 13 isotope percentage you are giving. Fine, fine. Yes, correct, correct. There's someone they're asking fourth slide I got. What's your doubts are here? This is weight of one atom of the element by 1/16th part by weight of an atom of oxygen 12 16 isotope. Any other unit slide? Seven. What units are seven? Okay, seven. Fine. AMU. Take this is constant experimentally proved. This many atoms present in 12 grams of carbon. How many atoms this is? 6.023 into 10 power 23 atoms present in 12 grams of carbon. This is only called Avogadro number, N naught or Na. It's experimentally proved. Na is the Avogadro number. How much this is value? 6.023 into 10 power 23 atoms present in 12 grams of carbon. This is experimentally proved. And I given derivation for AMU, how to get. Then followed by done derivation for AMU. Okay, definition you can apply first. Don't think here. Up to this one, I calculate one carbon atom 12 by 6.023 into 10 power 23. But what is the AMU definition? I given statement you noted done. Of this value 1/12th mass, which is I got this one carbon atom weight of its 1/12th is the AMU. I took again this value into 1/12th. That is the reason I got this value. Clear? There is someone they ask. Let's slide 10th. Yes, sir. 10th one. Anyone you have doubt? Just whatever you know atomic weights, right? Add AMU. If you are adding AMUs, that is one atom weight. Which is we are adding AMU meaning that is one atom weight. Very clear. AMU value already we calculate right now. Multiply that value. Any other? I think so. No doubts. We're expecting. If anyone you have can ask. Array instrument is there. Spectrometer. Okay, that can find all the things. Okay, they have instrument arrangement applications by using that may contain physics, mathematics together. How instrument is working. You can find how phone is working. That is also one of the instrument. And find like that way. We have one spectrometer. That is an instrument. We keep that can find that is function of that instrument. Clear. So now we are not studying functions of any instrument. So we are doing just theoretically all these things. Try to understand. We are doing theoretically everything. We are not discussing how your question is correct. Maybe this is not the thing to explain. Fine. Third slide, they're asking someone. Yes, sir. Any doubt in this slide? Okay, shall we stop? Any other? There's something they are selling C13 is 1%. Fine, 1 point something will get percentage because that is 98 point something we are getting means. Fine. Yes, yes, 98.9 something means that is 1.1 values. Yeah, fine, fine, correct. A process you understood or not, that's the only important for us. Same question you won't get anywhere. Okay, that chances is less, but try to understand process. Fine. If you understood process, we are doing something means that is you understood. Okay, correct, correct. So nothing is going to be wrong. You done correct only everything. Just practice. That is I'm expecting from you. I'm expecting just practice only. So you see, this is the last question which we discussed. I'm using which is a given formula. And practice and remember for next class. We can do next class little bit more. So you can proceed. Maybe 1 or 2 classes little bit slow. You don't worry that one. Starting you can learn. Once 3-4 classes is completed, our lesson going to we are getting homework, too much homework means that much is backlogs is there. You have to solve that many problems. Starting we can start slowly only. Don't worry, but we can reach. Fine. We can stop. Maybe other class going to be start. Thank you everyone. Thank you very much.